Welcome back to the Cage Squared Show. I'm Mike and always here with Kenny. We got a really good episode tonight. We got Harold Richardson here. He's a local ghost hunter and he's going to dive into some good stuff tonight. And honestly, I'm a little scared about it. Kind of a skeptic when it comes to ghost stuff, but cool though. So Harold, are you ready? Are you excited?
I'm ready. I'm excited.
We're excited that you're here, man. We've been looking forward to this all week.
I appreciate that.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. So tell us, Harold, who are you? Where are you from? And how did you get into ghost hunting?
Well, I'm Harold Richardson. I was born and raised here in Columbia, Tennessee, and been here my whole life. And I got into ghost hunting. I worked with a girl, and she always went. I made fun of her. And kind of like y'all do me. I made fun of her.
Man, I'll make fun of you.
Now, you made fun of her for believing in the ghost, or what?
I made fun of her for believing in ghosts and ghost hunting, and
So you didn't believe in it at first?
I didn't believe in it. I didn't believe in it at all. And so one night she's like, "Hey, won't you go ghost hunting with me?" It's like, I ain't gonna go do all. I mean, I was like, no. Well, went ghost hunting, and here I am, 13 years later.
So it was 13 years ago.
13 years ago.
Man. Yeah, and you've gotten quite a large following. I think like over 2,000 people follow your ghost hunting page, which if you're on Facebook, it's called Ghost Hunter Harold. I think he goes live several times a week, post pictures of their adventures, stuff like that. So check them out. But before we go any further, Harold is also a coworker with us. So we've known him for a little while, and I never knew you hunted ghosts as long as I've known you until like the past couple of weeks. So
didn't nobody at work really know I hunted ghosts, and then I had an event and went Facebook Live, and I didn't realize that many people watched me. And then I go back to work, and it's like, "You ghost hunt?" I'm like, "Yeah." And so that's how everybody found out. And most everybody I worked with has went with me at one time or another. So
today while I was busy, I was watching the Joe Rogan podcast. I don't know if you ever heard of them, but I think it's Sam and Colby. They're two young kids, but they do a lot of the ghost hunting and the haunts and stuff.
Yes.
And they were telling stories about the Queen Mary of the room or something like that.
Yeah, I'm nowhere set up as they are. They got it going on.
What is Queen Mary? What is it?
It's a ship. Like I think it's in California. It's in California, and it's been on a couple of ghost hunting shows. But every team and every episode, every shows I've seen, and it's on Facebook. Teams that's talked about it. It's always got something.
So. Well, I was watching the episode, just to kind of like maybe get some tips on like questions to ask, ghost hunters. And while I was listening to their story, I was like, there ain't no way.
Yeah.
Like they were talking to this, whatever it was, a ghost or whatever, and they would, not tap one time for yes and tap more than once for no.
Oh, no.
And they would ask them questions, and this went back and forth for a while. It was it was like 2 hours long, but it was very interesting.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
No.
interrupt you. We use that technique as well a lot of times. We'd knock on the wall. And then when you get a knock back, you're like, okay, this is getting real.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I see right here it say Queen Mary, Long Beach, California, and exploring one of the world's most haunted ships.
It's in the top.
So
it's
pretty
top,
big.
Oh, yeah.
It's in the top 10 of being one of the most haunted locations. That's too far for me to go, but there is one, and it's a battleship in North Carolina I've always wanted to go see. So
that would be cool, but I'm out. I'm gonna let you do it and film it, and then I'll watch your show and look at your pictures.
Yeah, man. I remember I got a story when actually my buddy growing up, my next door neighbor Brett, I was go to his house all the time, and he's like, "Kenneth, man, it's a ghost in our house." And mind you, we 13, 14 years old, and I don't mess around with ghosts. So when he told me that, I was like, "Brett, don't play around with that stuff. Don't do that while I'm over here." He's like, "I'm being serious," and I was like, "All right." I'm kind of like, prove it. Like 13 years ago, you was like, prove it.
Right.
And he said, Charlie. And I was like, what? How you know the name of the ghost? And he's like, well, this guy, he lived in this house for us and he died in the house.
No.
And no, I was like, no. And then he's like, all right, just hold on. We started playing the game. It was just me and him at the house playing the game. His parents was at work. and we hear just stuff falling down in the kitchen. I said, "Oh no, I'm leaving." So I seriously, I left, went out in the yard. He come back out. He's like, "Bro, just come out, let's play the game. Let's play the game. Be all right." We go back inside. I start playing the game, and he started messing with me. He's like, Charlie," and just stuff started falling off in front of us while we playing the game on the dresser. No lie. I was like, "Oh no." I left. I probably didn't go back to his house for about 2 months. He had to come to my house every time. But yeah, that's my buddy Brett house, and that's my experience. My first experience is being that young. And I knew it wasn't no, BS. It was something for real. And I was like, all right, I believe it. I seen something happen before.
Well, I didn't know it until I got older, but apparently I lived in a haunted house. But TVs will come on by itself. Mom and them always say, "Oh, it's just it's just electric or it's just shortage or whatever."
Oh,
the lamp will come on by itself, and then the TV a lot of times start flipping channels. Oh, it's just a shortage. And I got older, so as a matter of fact, I got to doing this. My mom was talking to me about it. She's like, when you talking about that when I was little, the TV's coming on and all.
Yeah.
She's like, I'd be so scared, but I couldn't tell you kids that it was a ghost or whatever. They all freaked out.
She's been brave. She's like, I ain't saying nothing to those kids.
Man, I don't. Mm-mm. So, what is it, in your opinion? What is a ghost? When the typical person says they're going to go ghost hunting, what is it that you're looking for?
Well, we're looking for proof. We're looking proof of afterlife. Mainly.
Okay.
I know a lot of people might disagree with me, but I believe there's a difference between a ghost and a spirit.
Okay. Can you explain that?
A ghost is somebody that is like apparition you can see, like I'm seeing you guys right now.
Okay.
A spirit is somebody that, well, that's you can hear them, but you can't see them.
Oh, I ain't never heard that term before.
That's my theory. That's my opinion.
Yeah,
Sure.
right. Everybody got their own opinion.
And there's no proven fact on any of this, correct?
There's no proven fact.
Just experience.
Just experience, yeah. So
I mean, like you say, when you say opinion or even a fact check, if it's out there on a computer, it's all based off somebody that saw something or heard something.
exactly.
So, yeah, I see what you're saying on that.
So how old were you when you got into it with the girlfriend or the girl?
I was.
You're showing his age.
Yeah, I'm 49 now. I was like 36, I guess, 36,
Okay.
37.
Yeah.
And the girl, she was a co-worker.
Oh, okay.
And like I said, I was always made fun of her about just to, mess with her, pick on her. She invited me out, and we went out ghost hunting, and like, this ain't too bad. This ain't too bad.
Where was it at? Like, did she take you somewhere?
Yeah, she took me here to a local cemetery,
Oh, okay.
and stuff. And I'm
The
standing
cemetery.
in a cemetery.
Yeah, you ain't gonna catch me in
Bro,
one.
why?
So I'm over here, I'm like thinking to myself, here I am, a grown man in the cemetery at night.
And you have to be brave
So,
because you're with a girl.
Yeah.
You can't be a chicken.
Well, no,
I don't care what you say.
I'd be out too.
I don't care who it is. It ain't gonna-
I'm standing. Well, it was me, her, and some other people, her team, and I'm standing there. And this thing I know, I just hear somebody walk up to me. I'm thinking, okay, ain't nobody here except for me. And I don't know. I just got that night, and then we got a picture of apparition, which I don't have the picture now, but it was this girl's face, and you can see it clear as day.
Dang.
And I wish I still had that picture. I wish I still had
This
it.
might be a dumb question, but y'all went at night, right?
We went at night.
It went at daytime.
No, it wasn't daytime. Now I have ghost hunting a lot during the day.
Yeah.
You get as much during the day, maybe more during the day than you do at night.
Why is that, you think?
Well,
They sleep?
when you take
They should.
the TV shows do it because it's at nighttime, it's creepy and
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
stuff.
that
And
makes sense.
they do it for that spooky effect.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, and I got my friend. He witnessed it with me. We was at a local cemetery here one day during the day, and we just riding through, and we saw ladies walking to the cemetery, crazy pleased, and I looked and I was like, I look for the car or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, how'd that lady go over here? He's like, I don't know. And then we looked, it's like, where did she go?
Mm.
But it's just like that,
Was it like me looking at you, or
Yeah,
was
it's
it
like
like
me looking at you. I mean, it was
the
clear
ghost,
to say.
the famous ghost silhouette? The gray color. It wasn't like that.
There's been a few apparitions I've seen, and the ones I have seen, it's been like a blink of an eye. Like you'll see them and they're gone.
Okay.
I mean, that's been my experience.
Well, I don't know that I want to have that experience, but so what's some tools that ghost hunters use? I know they make some things that I think they're based off energy or something like that.
Man, they got so many tools out there now, but I use a K2 meter, and you use a K2 meter. A lot of people use them, like when they refurbishing the house,
Mm-hmm.
they'll take it and find electricity.
Oh, okay.
And I use that, and I use my dowsing rods, and it's those two little rods you hold in your hands, and you ask for yes or cross for yes. If the answer is no, it spreads for no. And I use that. I don't use it all the time, but I do.
Yeah, what they call them again?
The dowsing rods.
Yeah, so I remember telling y'all that we used them at my buddy's house too, and they were just going crazy, like back and forth crazy. And that's when I was like,
You could tell when they're real, and you could tell when it's just nerves.
mm-hmm.
So, because when it's real, you can feel them pull.
Yeah.
Every time you answer. If you don't feel that pull on them, that's just your nerves, or it's just, because a lot of times it goes by your hand too. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to use outside because of water in the ground, stuff like that. So,
Okay, yeah. So I never knew they used it for water.
yeah, so I
Until
usually
told me
use
that.
mine mainly I usually mainly use them inside
Mm-hmm.
because, like I said, outside I use the rest is water in the ground.
So what's the main thing you would use when you go in a ghost store?
Cameras and recorders.
And which one you think is more efficient? When it comes to it, what's the most you seen on? Was it video or more sound?
You'd probably do better with the camera because the recorder, I can sit here and play you recording all day long. But if you're a diehard skeptic, well, how can you put out some ghosts?
Sure.
Mm.
But if you got the camera, then there you go. You got your evidence right there.
Man. So when you talk about the camera, like, what's some of the tours you've been on, or just you going, ghost hunting? What's some of the pictures you have seen, like of people that we could show?
Well, I got one picture at a local building here in Columbia, and I got a picture of a little girl and a woman upstairs.
Really?
Yeah, and in the same building, in the banquet hall, we got a picture of a man.
Mm.
And this building I'm talking about, I think as so far I've been the only team to investigate. And what's crazy is we went in through the front doors where we heard a phone ringing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like coming from the kitchen area. So we go in there and it's like trying to find the phone. We thought maybe it'd been an alarm or whatever.
Yeah.
Wasn't nothing in there. And then one of my team members showed up, my researcher, and she's like, sorry I'm late, but she's like, here's some of the activity they've had here.
Mm-hmm.
And that was part of some of the activity. They'd be hearing the phone ringing out of a kitchen. And ain't no phone in there.
Oh man.
So then we got taking pictures, and we got pictures
Yeah.
of the apparitions.
So when you talk about the picture of the man or the woman and the kid, were they like just standing still, or were they walking, or?
They were standing still. Like the man was posing because we kept trying to recreate the picture.
Yeah.
To see if it's maybe one of our reflections or something like that.
Try to disprove it.
Not trying to disprove it because that's how we do. I do. I go in there. It's not haunted unless I can't. But in that same building, I mean, I'm not trying to give locations out, nothing like that, but that same building, that same night, we was in the basement, we heard some scuffling, and I was like, okay, I hear you, who are you?
Yeah.
And it says, clear as day, James Polk.
What?
His house right across the street.
Oh man.
Nope.
I'm like, thank you, President. I'm out of here.
Nope.
For sure it is.
So let me ask you a question. So I got your Facebook page pulled up here, and we'll throw this picture up on the screen.
okay.
So like when I'm looking at this picture, like what is that? The apparition?
That
light in the picture,
it could be, and that could be a spirit. This picture right here is taken in Mount Pleasant, an old abandoned house. My grandmother used to live in that house when I was little.
Okay.
I was like 7 or 8 when she moved out. So and my uncle had just passed away. Just passed away. This is before I went to the sheriff's department anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I took the pictures and I was doing my dodging rods. And anyways, we got something on the spirit box. We couldn't make it out. So I was like, if anybody's in here, take a picture for me.
Okay.
So took the picture and I got that. And then I asked one of my uncles, and my other uncle, the one that just passed away, I said, if you're in here, can you take a picture? And the rod spread it for no. And I was like, well, he didn't like pictures, no way. So I was like, I know you like to scare people.
Oh man!
I was like,
You just asking.
you
for
answer for it.
well, I didn't think this was going to happen, but it was me and 2 other guys. It's just 3 of us in there.
Right.
And like here I am right here at the camera. My buddy Jake and Carl's over here. I was like, well, I know you like to scare people. I said, why don't you scare me? I said, on the count of 3, scare me. And I got to 3, and I got to 3. I heard on the corner of the wall, boom, boom, boom. And I'm thinking,
I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm going.
I would have shot 10 times and ran.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was trying to run, but I couldn't. My feet was doing this. I mean, we all just looked around and we thought, well, maybe somebody came up here trying to scare us, but they couldn't because that house is surrounded by woods.
Yeah.
It's in the middle of thick woods, and we'd have heard them or something. And, But yeah.
So is it pitch black dark and you just use the flash of the camera?
That picture, when I took that, was pitch dark.
Dang. And then, so this is the spirit or the ghost. Or
Yeah,
whatever that
that's
shows
right.
up.
We may be a spirit. We try to, analyze it maybe a bug or something, but the bugs you could tell. But that right there's just a straight light. And plus, I said, as we take a picture for me, and then I took that picture. That's what I got. So.
Now, I've noticed that in a lot of the pictures you've posted. Is that always, more often than not, the spirit or the ghost? Is that what you're saying?
Well, sometimes, yeah. Like I said, sometimes, most time if you ask the spirit, to take a picture, most time you're gonna get a lot.
Okay.
It might be few far in between that you get an apparition.
What's the ones where? All right, don't quote me because I don't know like you do. What's the ones where they see like little dots or something?
Oh, the orbs.
Orbs. That's what it is. Yeah.
I've heard of those.
I'm gonna make a lot of people mad when I say this.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Hey,
Orbs.
hey, say it, Ghost Hunter.
Hang on, hate alert.
Hate alert.
On orbs.
Hate
Go
alert.
Orbs is nothing but dust. If you want to get rid of orbs, all you gotta do is use pledge. Pledge has been fighting orbs for how many years now?
Hey,
Dang.
you heard the man. If you got,
Now,
hey, you heard him.
yeah, man. Look, I know orbs are cool looking. Now remember, you can't see orbs. You can only see orbs in pictures. But you can see a light anomaly, and a light anomaly is a spirit. And
What is that again?
a light anomaly looks like
Like we saw in the earlier picture.
like that picture that he just showed with that. That's more or less a light anomaly. It looks like a lightning bug a lot of times. Like when the first night I ever went ghost hunting, that's right. I guess got me into it because I thought I seen a lightning bug, and all of a sudden it just went and everything just flashed up, and I was hearing those footsteps. And after that, light anomaly exploded or whatever, or it just like exploded.
That's
And that was it. You didn't hear nothing else. I mean, it was done.
man.
Has there been any moments to where you were scared or like Do you do it for the scare or the thrill of it? Like what?
You told
why,
me this.
Why do you do it? You know what's the
I do it for
purpose?
I'm gonna be honest. I do it for the thrill and the scare. People tell you I'm trying to do it, find answers. You ain't gonna get answers.
No.
Yeah, I mean you're not. I mean,
What you mean answers? Like if somebody want to know if they person they know
right?
died and
Like,
died somewhere,
like
and they trying to see if they trying to come back or something.
Well, no, what I'm saying is, can't nobody tell you what death is like. Nobody.
Nobody. Yeah.
Exactly. And you got these people out here. Oh, you know,
I
we're
died
trying
for
to.
10 seconds.
Yeah,
I
well,
came back and
Yeah, and I'm trying, and I'm trying to find answers. You're not gonna find answers.
All right, let me ask you this when you say that, because it's kind of more a religion,
That's
and
all.
everybody got their own preference out there. But I'm a Christian.
I'm a Christian too, and that's the reason I say you're not going to find answers.
Yeah,
Like talking about the Holy Spirit, or the Spirit and Ghost.
yeah,
When Jesus came back, he was the Holy Ghost.
mm-hmm.
All right, people seen him, people talked to him, people ate with him. The Spirit is like the wheels inside of you.
right,
You can't see the Holy Spirit, you can feel it.
right.
Just like that's just my theory, though.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so
So when I was asking it, like, you talk about afterlife, and people talk about go to heaven, hell, or
Right.
whatever. But I also heard other people be like, well, if you still on earth when you die, it's like God ain't chose you, or
Well,
or
that-
something like that. Like
that's something I've always had. I still have a hard time with, is because the Bible does say to be absent from the body to be present with the Lord. Well,
Yeah.
I did ask a preacher one time. He's like, well, I mean, if you read the Bible and you understand the Bible, Judgment Day hasn't happened yet. So we're just sitting here, still
Mhm.
lingering or whatever. So that just made more sense. And so
yeah, I mean,
I don't think we have the answers. I mean, we have an
Yeah.
idea,
Yeah.
maybe,
yeah, we all
or
have
an
our
opinion, but
because, like I said, everything's my opinion. It's just my opinion.
yeah,
Out there, they don't represent them or nothing like that.
And
so.
I mean, that's how it should be. Everybody should have their own opinion, and if
Right.
you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. It
So-
is what it is.
And you asked me my most, have I ever been scared?
Mhm.
Yes, I've been scared. We went to Franklin, Kentucky. And I don't know if you ever heard of it. You can look it up. I got pictures of it. The Octagon Hall in Franklin, Kentucky.
I think I have heard that because
It's shaped just like an octagon. Well, during the Civil War, Kentucky was neutral, but the guy who owned the house was a Southern sympathizer.
okay.
So they had tunnels and stuff below the basement of the house, and that's where he would hide the soldiers at. So I'm down there in the basement by myself, and you see, you hear my voice. I got a deep voice, and it's deep. Anyways, I hear somebody walking down the steps. I'm taking pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I hear somebody walking down the steps. I'm like, who's walking down the steps without a light? It was pitch dark.
How many of y'all was there?
It was 4 or 5 of us.
So when you doing it, is somebody in front of you, or are they most of the time behind you or beside you?
Just sometimes, like, you can be over there taking pictures, and I'll be over here taking pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And anyways, I heard somebody walking down the steps, and I took my flashlight and I shined the light for them. And I seen the shadow walking down the steps. There wasn't nobody making that shadow. I'm like, oh wow, Then that shadow right down the steps, it shot at me. When it shot at me, I screamed.
Like it's running towards you.
Yeah, it ran towards me. I screamed. When I screamed, my scream was high pitched. They sound like a girl screaming because everybody came running. Thought one of the girls was in trouble. I got a deep
Nope.
voice.
Was this it?
That's it right there. Yes, and the night we went was a foot of snow on the ground too. I never forget that.
So, Kenneth, you had some experiences in New Orleans, didn't you?
Yeah, actually, yeah. It's actually a mansion down there. I'm sure everybody know about it. It's the Delphine LaLaurie mansion. I don't know if I said it right, but anybody know, you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, it's supposed to be the most haunted mansion, I guess, in the South or something like that. Is that true there? You ever heard of that one?
I've heard they say it's the most haunted place in the nation, and I've heard it in the South.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be one of them. I think it was like the lady was on slaves or something, and
yeah,
and she like did horrible things.
Tortured them, man.
Yeah, tortured
them bad.
And so like they died there and all kind of stuff
Right.
happened. But I remember just going down there, driving by, and having eerie vibes just going by. It was just weird, because you know what happened, but a lot of people like want to be so obsessed with it, want to see it, and they also said Nicolas Cage owned it for a while, and I think he just went bankrupt or something, had to sell it, and then
Well, he
people
went crazy or something after living there.
yeah, he did. That's
He
right.
went
That's
crazy,
right.
yeah.
Because he's having so they do a lot of movie shoots down
Right.
in New Orleans, and he's having a movie shoot or something like that. And I think he couldn't do the acting or whatever, so
Right.
they let him go and got somebody else to do it. And he ended up going bankrupt or whatever, and
I didn't know
sold
that.
the house. And actually, I have a story. I remember we was down there. It was me, my wife, and my friend Brian and Haley, and we was driving in my wife Yukon, and like we was in the middle of New Orleans, downtown. There were no cars around us. It was a one-way street. We was going about 20 or 30, and I'm talking about the brakes slammed like it was somebody right in front of us. And I'm talking, we all, and like, we was like, what the? And we, nothing in front of us. We don't know what it was. And it was like, we all said, that was a ghost walking across the street or something. And the car sensed it. But yeah, New Orleans is definitely.
New Orleans is different. It's
that voodoo.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't mess with that.
like I said, I don't either. And I mean, my energy, a lot of people, which, like I said, I've always been able to feel like when something's haunted or not, when something's around. And that house you're talking about, New Orleans, man, it was hitting hard, man. I mean, it was. It's like, I want to go in because I knew there'd be something in there.
Like, why would you want to own it? You got to be a psycho to own that place.
Or just have too much money that you just don't care.
I own that place, yeah. Like Nicolas Cage.
I would own it, man, just to open up as a motel or something, just making money back. I mean,
Yeah. It is a $1 million house.
People, like, especially people like me, man, I pay big money to go sleep in a haunted room. I mean,
So you come over to my house for $1,000 a night, and I'll make it haunted. You won't get no sleep, son.
You be sleep with me.
Harold. Wait.
They get that clear string, fishing string, pull something.
if I could ever get my buddy to send me the video, I'm old. So I'm sitting in the chair and I'm falling asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm upstairs by myself.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here getting comfortable. I'm nodding off. And you can see like something walk, stop, and then just walk again and stuff. So, and I was, like I said, I was snoring. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was sleeping.
You're out.
I was out.
So I think I'm going to be a skeptic forever because I don't really want to know.
Well, I was like that too. I didn't want to know either. And like I said, that night, the first time I ever went, I didn't, I just went to go guide the house and do something. Yeah.
You ain't gonna never catch me trying to do something like that. Just cause I experienced some stuff, so I know it's out there. I mean, the people that don't, just like anything else, they're not gonna believe something till it happened to them.
I remember when I turned 40. I'm 49 now, but me and my buddy, we was sitting inside of a cemetery one night, and it was a Friday night. I'll never forget. And he's like, people's out bowling, they're at the movies, they're with their family. And he's like, we out here sitting inside of a cemetery at 40 years old. It's like, I never thought about that. I mean,
It's not for everybody, that's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, you find an interest in it, so.
well, I always tell everybody when I do my events or, somebody, if one of my team members brings somebody along that's never done it before, I tell them, it's like, this is what's going to happen. You're going to go something like, well, I've done it. I'm not going to do it no more. I just tried. Or you're going to go home that night, you're going to start looking up locations to go to, looking at training, and stuff
All
like
in.
that.
Or I can't wait to go do another
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So talk about these ghost tours you do. Now you talked about you being scared. You've been, you experienced something. Have you ever had something on the ghost tour with other people? Like when you do with just regular people that want to come check it out.
Yeah.
You ever had somebody just be like, "Oh my God, I want to leave right now. I couldn't
Yeah,
believe I seen that."
I've had a lot of people leave. A lot of people.
It'd be me. It'd be like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And you know, I was going to say this. There's been more guys than it has girls.
Ain't no shame
I don't
in my
care.
game.
I'm a guy, and I ain't going at all.
Let me tell you, man, before you get into that, I worked security for a haunted trail here in Murray County, and people be in line and be like, well, how is it? I'm like, I don't know. It's like, I've never been through it, and I'm not going through it.
Yeah.
I don't like being scared. I just,
Oh,
it is what it is.
I do every year in Columbia for the last, well, except for this last year. Well, this last year we do what you call a haunted night in Columbia, and we raise money, and we raise money for like the Athenaeum, and see, we didn't really do one this year. The closest one we got, we did Athenaeum and Elm Springs in one night.
Mm-hmm.
But 2 years ago, it was Rose Hill, Elm Springs, and Athenaeum. And we raised money for the mowing of the cemetery at Rose Hill.
Mm-hmm.
We raised $5,000.
Dang.
And we done this everywhere. So since 2019, I started doing the public events.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the money, we don't make no money.
Yeah.
You know, all the money we raise goes to the location. I've only made money one time.
Mm-hmm.
But since 2019, we've raised right at $30,000 for these
Wow.
locations.
Wow.
Pretty impressive.
So
It's a lot of people like it then.
there's a lot of people like it because, like I said, a lot of people, man, they see it on TV and they think it's going to be like it is on TV and they don't
Mhm.
understand it. Like I said, you be sitting there in the dark, dozing off. I mean, you know.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I could doze off sitting in the cemetery. I just,
But no, I
I'm
was
not
actually,
comfortable with
I was
it.
actually,
I'll be aware, looking around like,
I was
don't
actually,
nobody touch me.
Yeah.
I was actually in the building, and the building I was in, well, I just tell you where it's at. That was Athenaeum, because Athenaeum's not government owned, but we was up there, and it's probably right after that we send up there, and the door just opened up, crazy please.
dang.
We was upstairs. I mean, the door just opened up, wasn't nobody there, and it shut. I was like, well, I'm not going to run. This is why I go something for.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. I was wanting to run so bad. I couldn't.
Yeah. I bet.
Have you ever gotten in any trouble with like do you always get permission to go places, or do
hey.
y'all just go like,
We always get permission.
Yeah.
Always. Man, that's one thing I've been always preaching about on my lives. And I tell everybody, make sure you got permission.
yeah,
I've never been to jail, never been in jail, and I don't want to be inside of a holding cell. What are you here for? Oh, I trespassed the cemetery. You know.
yeah.
Or I had to go up there and explain, you know, what I'm getting a citation done for.
Mm.
Well, on the flip side, though, nobody in jail would probably mess with you if you said you were in a cemetery looking for ghosts or whatever. I wouldn't bother with you, you know. Like that dude's weird.
Yeah.
But no, that's pretty awesome though. But I understand they getting permission. The podcast I talked about earlier that I was watching today, they actually got arrested because in different from state to state, trespassing is either a fine,
And, or-
you know, you're released or whatever. But I forget where they were. Maybe Florida. Don't quote me on that. But it's a felony if it's a construction site and considered government property.
Oh,
really?
really?
And they
didn't
both
know
got
that.
arrested.
Oh,
And,
wow.
yeah, it was a pretty interesting
I
story.
was watching Ghost Adventures one night, and they was getting ready to go to a location or something. There were some guys. They called the police. And it showed the guys going to jail and stuff. So
Dang,
and I was thinking, man,
not worth it.
It ain't worth it.
I'm not going to jail, no cemetery, no old house. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's get into some good stories.
Okay.
That's why most of the people are probably watching. I want to hear some good stories. Let's hear what you
Yeah.
got. Give me your best.
Let me see. I guess my favorite story that I have. I was at a friend's house of mine, and she had called me up and asked me if I still ghost hunting. I'm like, yeah, I'm ghost hunting. She's like, can you come by tonight? I'm like,
Come to see you, or are you over here to
Sorry.
come see you ghosts?
what? She's like, yeah. She's like, she's like, I need you to come on my house and see if it's haunted. if it's not haunted, I'm just gonna get myself committed.
Oh
It's
no,
like, excuse me. I mean, and she was like me.
that's a
She-
red flag, Harold.
Yeah, I know. I was sitting here thinking, okay, and she's been my real good, one of my best friends forever. I was like, you okay? And she told me, she's like, her husband had died like a year before.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I've just been having stuff going on. She's like, I've been trying to renovate my house and I can't keep nobody here because they say lights will come on and doors are shut.
Mm.
It's like, all right, I'll go there and check it out. And she was like me. She always made fun of me for doing it. So I went over there and I had this little flashlight. And I used to little flashlights. You push the button.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, if there's anybody in this house, give me some light. Next thing I know, the laundry room light comes on by just by itself.
Y'all the only two there.
It was me, her, and her stepson.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm trying to take pictures and everything and stuff. And the best thing, though, was I was videoing. And I hardly ever video, but I was videoing. And you can see something walk around the camera.
Mm.
Well, her son sees it, and he freaks out.
I would too.
He's like, I'm out of here. I'm done. I've seen that. No, I'm done. So I'm getting my stuff together. And the bed, and we did it in the bedroom, but we was in the kitchen. I'm getting my stuff together. And it's on the door, just goes wham, just shuts just by itself.
Did you get all that on video?
I did not get nothing. I just got that one on video.
Oh dang.
But I didn't get the light coming on.
When that door slammed, you was kind of freaked out too. When
No,
or you was just like, oh, I know.
I look back. I was like, man, I just wanted to continue because that's the reason I go. So like I said, I ain't gonna lie to you. I want that thrill,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not every day you get something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You spend more time in the dark, like I said, dozing, than you do getting activity. I mean,
Yeah.
So why do they do that? Like the ghost or the spirit or
to
whatever?
let you know they're there.
It almost made me think like if it's in the house, say you just moved in the house, you've been there a month, and they start doing stuff without you asking. It's kind of almost like they don't want you there.
Right. The same house I was talking about. Apparently, I didn't know this either. She didn't tell me this after fact because we did our EVPs.
Mm-hmm.
EVPs is electronic voice. I can't remember what the P stands for, but it's recording.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the other female clear as day says, "I'm here to stay."
No.
And I'm looking at
Oh.
King. That's like, she's like, "Oh, that must be the woman that lived here before me. She passed away." It's like, well, she's here to stay. Then.
You might as well
Are
get
you
used
staying
to
with
it.
her or are you gonna leave?
And let me see. Sorry, I'm really.
No, you're good.
I got so many stories that stood out for me. Like I went to Hell's Bar and Dam in Gill, Tennessee.
Hell's Bar.
Yeah, Hell's Bar and Dam. It's you can look it up. It's a whiskey distillery place now.
Okay.
But when we back in the day, it's around a big lake, and that lake is over a town. They flooded a town or whatever.
Mm.
Hell's Bar and Dam.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, we heard a dog barking. I was like, man, there's a dog in here. I'm taking pictures. Well, I go home and don't think nothing of it, and
Mm-hmm.
we're going to do my pictures, and also I got a picture of an apparition, and there's a picture of an apparition of a dog.
Oh man.
So I got
A dog?
A dog.
Dogs can be ghosts.
I guess they can. I got a picture of it.
I didn't know
So,
that.
yeah.
So that's the Hell's Bar and Dam. That's full of
Yeah.
water, Harold.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That's,
What if you get thrown over there?
well, the people who's watching this, if you're interested in Hell's Bar and Dam, look up Ghost Adventures. Ghost Adventures was there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's been back in 2011,
Mm.
and they was there when a tornado hit.
Mm.
But
Oh, wow.
yeah, every time I've been there 3 times. And every time I've been there, it's always gotten something. But I heard it's a whiskey distillery place now. They got lights in there. We didn't have lights when we went in there.
So it's changed.
There's no telling.
Well, you ever been to? I know a lot of people go to the Bushy Mountain Prison.
Rush Mountain Prison. I went there 2 years
I've
ago.
heard stories about that.
Man, did you get any activity there?
I didn't get nothing.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed.
Really?
And man, that's and they charge you to go hunt there.
Yeah, so it make you. It
And
almost make you.
I was ill because that's a very expensive place to ghost hunt.
Oh, really?
Yes, I mean you can have a lot of people to go, and I mean it's big enough for it, but they charge $1,700.
For how long?
We was there. Man, we was there for a while.
Like one night?
Yeah, just one
Oh,
night.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
So
But-
it's just over the night.
yeah.
Is there a time frame that's best for ghost activity?
Hey, like I said, you can be during the day.
Every day or night.
Oh,
Day or
yes,
night,
that's
yeah.
true too.
Like that 3 o'clock witching hour. That's not. That's just
Yeah.
to me, it's just a fable. Just like full moon.
Yeah.
A full moon, yes, the full moon. I can see good at night, but
Mhm.
it's. I mean, I've got.
Sheriff's Department full moon though. People do go crazy.
Yeah, no, you're right about that. Apparently, they don't put the dead like it does the living. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I've gotten more off of stormy nights.
Well, y'all know Ashton. I remember him having a story when him and his wife first got together, and they lived in the house out in Murray County, and I remember him saying every time he went to the house before his girlfriend got there, his wife now, before she got there, he'd be there by himself, and the spirit or ghost there would turn all the pictures around and lay them down. And he'll like turn them back around and put them back up. They'll just lay them back down.
So I never did go. I never had went through nothing like that. Like growing up, they started messing with our TV and our lamps and stuff and the baby dolls. Man, my sister and them had baby dolls, and that's when they first started coming up with baby dolls that speak. And I remember one night I got up, used the restroom, and was walking back to my bed,
No.
and all of a sudden, man, I heard, "You want to play?" No.
Dude, you
this-
say that. right?
Annabelle, ain't they Annabelle or something they made the movie for?
What I don't understand is okay, I'm not the smartest man alive for sure. But like, the movie with Chucky, the doll,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Annabelle thing, I would fix that problem real quick. I could take a doll.
Yeah.
I ain't worried too much about a doll.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
whoop a doll's butt. Okay, but like, if it's talking to me, I'm gonna chop that thing up in pieces.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be able to talk
It would
no
never
more.
be in the house again.
Man,
Set it on fire.
man, everybody laughs at me because, like I said, I go hunt and stuff, and I'm scared to death of dolls.
They're kind of creepy.
They are.
I mean,
and it's because of that. Because I mean,
well, you compare the dolls with clowns. Because, clowns, it can be a person, but still you can have a doll clown.
right?
And people are just terrified of clowns.
No, I don't mess with clowns either. No.
I ain't gonna never just go chill with a clown. No.
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 There's actually a hotel. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
I've seen it.
The
yeah,
Clown Motel or whatever.
Yeah.
Where is it at?
I have to look it up, but ain't no way you could pay me to go stay there.
I don't think I'll stay there. I wouldn't be able to stay good.
I have to look it
No,
up.
they talking about motels though. There's a motel or hotel in War Trace, Tennessee, the Walking Horse Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's one of my favorite places. Back when I don't think they allow ghost hunting no more, but when we went, the guy that owned it,
Mm-hmm.
he had a pizza place in there, and it was called Spooks Pizza.
Spooks Pizza.
Spooks. Look, man, that was some good pizza too.
I bet it was.
But I'm
Sitting
gonna
there
tell
with the
you,
ghost.
I'm going to tell you something. We like the first time we went. Look, we didn't really think we got anything. Man, we went home and looked at pictures. I listened to a recording. I was thinking, wow.
Dang, at the motel.
At the hotel, yeah. And then we went the second time. It was an awesome place. It was really,
Mm-hmm.
it was awesome.
Yeah.
So, the Clown Motel that I was talking about, this is what it says on their website. We'll throw a picture up. If the creepy clown theme, which stretches beyond the lobby and into each room, isn't spooky enough for you, the added bonus of resident ghosts slinking over nightly from the cemetery next door might just be the ticket. Guests will come face to face with thousands of clowns adorning the shelves of the motel lobby at check-in and 31 rooms who feature 2 to 3 custom clown art pieces.
No.
If you're looking for a possible otherworldly experience, consider requesting staying in the rooms 108, 111, 210, and 214.
Yeah, you gonna miss out.
Yeah.
No. Heck no.
Now,
It's got like, I mean,
Ain't no
I
way.
don't know one person in my lifetime that loves clowns like that.
I
I really don't.
well, I mean,
Somebody.
I dressed like a clown a couple of times, so I mean,
Was you it?
no, I wasn't it. No,
My daughter's terrified of him. Halloween time, she can't
I
stand
got a
clown.
nephew that's terrified of him. My cousin was. Now I have a girl I go something with. She is terrified. She was making fun of me one night because we went to an old funeral home in Lynchburg,
Mm-hmm.
and they had this doll room,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, I'm not going in there. And she's laughing at me. But we go down in the basement. They got this clown area, and I was like, yeah, who's laughing now?
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, no, I'm not. No,
Man, I thought about like right here, where I live, right here off the corner. Everybody that comes to that stop sign, and I was like, during October, I want to dress up as a clown, paint my face white, and just get right there by like the little gully.
We're gonna go.
You
Get
just
a
step
shot.
up with somebody. We're gonna go to the stop sign.
We're gonna go to work and hear that Kendrick got ran
Yeah,
over.
or shot. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh man. Well, before we wrap it up, I know I was looking at your page and you got over 200 plus investigations.
That was back 5 years ago.
Yeah, so there's no, what you got now is probably
Right.
double that. So you're pretty confident. You've seen enough and know enough that you can put your stamp of approval on it that there is.
There,
Ghost.
I will put my reputation on the line and put, that yes, there's ghosts.
Okay,
There it is.
You heard it here.
You heard it from the man right here.
Or there's spirits anyway. So
And tell them if you don't believe, come on the ghost tour.
exactly.
Tell them.
That's
Come
right.
and check
That's the
us
only
out.
time they go believe.
I got one. I'm gonna have some coming up. I'm gonna have one coming up here. I got called Virginia, but Pisgah Cemetery in Hampshire, Tennessee, and I don't know if I'm gonna do the Holy Night this year in Columbia or not. But like I said, just come check us out. I'm always posting my investigations when I get them.
Well, tell everybody how to get hold of you, how to reach you if they want to join you on that.
Well, you can reach me at Harold Richardson, or you can reach me at Ghost Hunter Harold. I got my phone number on there.
On
and-
Facebook.
On Facebook. Or you send me a message and we'll go from there.
And his page is going to be tagged on our Facebook page as well. If you want to look him up and reach out to him through there as well. So before we wrap it up, Harold, I got one question,
Okay.
and I want you to be honest here. Has there ever been a moment to where you ever felt in danger in any of your investigations? You felt like something was going to harm you?
Yeah.
All right, tell me about that.
We was at Pisgah Cemetery. And I have a bad habit sometimes of taunting.
Taunting?
So I have a bad habit sometimes of provoking.
Yeah.
A lot of people in the paranormal community, they frown on that. But I wasn't literally doing it to be disrespectful. I was just playing around. We was getting ready to leave.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how it is at work. A lot of times you work in a party, you just get swarmed.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I had people swarming at me, like trying to jump me, and I wasn't nobody there. But I'm over here like doing this right here and stuff, and I don't
Like
know
just the feeling or the weight of
the
something.
way. Yes, it's like I kept looking around, and anyways, one of my buddies there was with me. It's like, hold on, man, no, get near him yet. He's going to hit you. Don't get near him, because I thought I was getting jumped.
Dang.
And I've never been like that or nothing. That's the only time I ever went through that. I don't know. Maybe I said something. I don't know. But I was getting.
You made the hair back. I'm not lying. Like I just feel like I got chills just listening to that. That's scary enough for me.
Yeah,
like,
I will tell that story now. I did tell it for a long time, but I really didn't have time to get scared or nothing. And after it was over, if I really didn't, I don't really remember. They just told me, "Look, man, you trying to fight."
so they just like feel like they was disrespected.
I guess they felt disrespected. Yeah.
So you learned a valuable
I
lesson.
learned a valuable lesson.
Don't talk
Be
with
respectful.
them. Be respectful.
Be
Don't
respectful.
pull them out of.
Exactly.
I mean, I've never wanted to fight somebody I couldn't see.
Well, that's what I felt like. That's what, like I said, it's what it felt like. I mean, I've never. That's the only time it's ever happened to me and stuff, and so.
That's crazy, man. Kenneth, do you have anything else for me?
Man, here I'm just glad you came and be a part of the
Thank you
show, and thank you for letting us know about the Ghost Hunter on your Facebook page.
Yeah.
I like to get on live, and you know when y'all can get on this Facebook.
I go live Thursday nights and Sunday nights. I'm thinking about just going back to Sunday nights like I used to,
Yeah,
but I'm be going live tonight, so be going live here in a few minutes when I get home. But
yeah, man, we
Y'all-
appreciate you.
yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for having
Yeah,
me on.
man.
I really
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
appreciate this. Is my first podcast ever, so
Hey,
I
well,
really
hopefully this
appreciate
turns into some. We'll have you back on here. Maybe we might go on a ghost hunt. I'm not gonna bank on it, but
well,
I
you come on
think
the
about
ghost
it.
hunt and show your listeners what we do, man. I mean,
I'm not coming. You go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I know my wife. She's like, I told her what we were doing tonight. She's like, oh man, I want to go. Like,
oh yeah.
Hey,
she
there
would
you
love
go.
it.
I
She
went
would
to
love it.
I went to Kenneth's house for not Kenneth, but Paul's
Oh yeah.
house for Christmas, and well, they didn't say it's supposed to rain or nothing, right? I said, well, I'll stay over here real quick, and I'm gonna go ghost hunting, man. I'm gonna go out and do something. Well, I told Paul, I was like, he's like, where you going? He said, well, you getting into tonight? I said, well, I'm just gonna go ghost hunting. His wife threw a fit, wanting to go.
Oh really?
Yeah, I mean, everybody wants to go and wants to go something. They get scared. It's like, So
If I had a way to combat with it, I would go. But there's really nothing you can do except for leave.
Yeah, I'm good.
that's all you can
You
do is
know?
take pictures or whatever. And like I said, now it's been a long, long time, but I don't really go sit in the cemeteries no more by myself. And
Yeah, I wouldn't. That's
So-
no.
Hey, I found out enough at my age,
Yeah.
13, 14, and
real quick,
I'm
we
good.
get off here. I have to tell you a story about the cemetery real quick. Me and my buddy, it was like 1:00 in the morning. We just came back from the investigation. And anyway, she's like, let's ride through Rose Hill real quick. So we just gonna ride through Rose Hill. Well, we pulled up and that's like the city police sitting there. I'm like, got the police sitting in the cemetery? It's like, this ain't good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, why would
we get to the very top of the hill. I mean, make a right. And there's like a man and a woman walking a dog. I'm thinking, okay, I know I'm not going crazy. We got the police over here. Got this man and woman. Then we knocked down the hill and there's like 4 or 5 kids, like young people. So Jake's like, I think we might need to get out of here. I
Yeah.
think, yeah, I think we do too. So we get ready to leave out the cemetery. We see the officer. And I roll my window down. I was like, do you mind me asking what's going on? Oh, yeah, we hunting Pokemon. I was like,
Hunting Pokemon.
hunting Pokemon. It's like, I don't feel bad for being a ghost hunter no more.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
That kind of takes the cake there.
So,
Let me ask you one more question. One more, because it's I have to ask you. All the ghost tours you done, you ever had something just follow you back home?
no. And that won't happen. That's just, now people, real quick, that's one thing that people say, well, I don't want to go because something follow me home. Well, that ain't going to happen. I've been doing this 13 years. And people who tell you that, I don't really believe it, because get back to religion for a minute. I'm a Christian. And I think because right now we got free choice, we got free will. But after you die, it's all in God's hands.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that if this is just my theory, my opinion, if God has you at a location, like if you got a ghost in this room, that ghost is here for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's just my opinion through it,
Word.
though.
I got
So.
you. Well,
Sure,
appreciate
man.
that.
Well, we greatly appreciate you coming on the
Appreciate it,
show.
man.
It was a blast. I really enjoyed
I
it.
enjoyed it too.
I've been looking forward to this conversation
Yeah,
all
yeah.
week. I was like, man, it's going to be a lot of fun. We hope you enjoyed it. Again, reach out to Facebook page if you're interested on getting in on some of those ghost hunts to help raise money for those cemeteries and stuff like that. Do you know what they cost on average?
They used to cost around $40, $45.
Okay, that's like a couple hours.
It's about 3-4 hours. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah,
Depends.
look up his page, Ghost Hunter Harold. We'll have it linked on our YouTube and on this video and on Facebook. So hit him up if you're interested in getting in on that. And like I said, man, thank you. We'll
Yeah, thank you, brother.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
y'all have a good night. This is the K Squared Show. Remember, like and subscribe to our YouTube
Subscribe.
channel. We need you to subscribe to help our channel so we can get more and more out of this out. And we're going to keep doing this. We ain't going to stop. So if you like the content, the interviews, hit that like button and the subscribe button. See y'all next time.
Bye.